Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to show you a little bit about this corn planter. I say it's a co-op. I like this, that's embossed in the covers of the seed and fertilizer boxes, co-op Blackhawk. And it has, I think there might be a few things missing for check row planting. I say I've never seen it done. All I've ever done is heard of it. And for those of you who don't know, check row planting is this wire gets stretched out along the field and it goes through guides here, which whenever it catches the wire, this will trip. I have all the, I open all the parts here for it. That there's a valve in here, goes in here, and that looks like I have them, that closes, and as you're going it fills up with a number of seeds, so I don't know however many will go in a hill, and when it catches the knot on the wire or whatever you want to call it, it'll trip and drop those seeds, and then it'll close again, and then the seeds will gather again. So you wind up planting your corn in hills. Say you're planting 40-inch rows. I don't know how that all works. If you probably need different wire, I would think, for how far the hills are going to be apart. But you plant the hills the same distance apart as what the rows are wide. Or if you want your cultivator to work in both directions without adjusting it. That way you can cultivate when you have your rows of corn when you have your rows of corn, you can cultivate in one direction, and then you can also cultivate in the other direction. I suppose they call it a check row. I don't know, it winds up looking like a checkerboard. I've never seen it done. I don't know how much it ever was done. But this one, I think, like my Moline planter is a check row planter too, and I think all the parts are on it, but I have no wire for it. And this one comes with the holder for the spool of wire for this planter, and it has the stakes where you stake the wire in at each end of the field. No, I'm sure those are always gone, I wouldn't sure. And I got it with a bunch of plates, and these are go on for the fertilizer, so they open and close too and just drop the fertilizer in the hills. So that's a little bit about it. I guess I just wanted it because it wasn't that expensive. And it's a co-op to go along with my co-op tractor that I'll be showing you at a later date. And I think it'd make a nice display at a vintage, at a show, to have that co-op planter, even though this was originally horse-drawn, which, a lot of them were done. They cut them off and pull them with tractors. But I think it'll make a nice display along with my co-op tractor at a show. I know I have all excavating equipment, but I like the farm equipment too because I grew up on a small dairy farm, as you know. So I'm going to see about getting this unloaded. It'll eventually go inside one of those self-unloading chopper boxes because I want it out of the weather. I got a few other things. The co-op tractor will be going in one of those. The farm all H that my grandpa bought will be going in one of those. So that's why I acquired those chopper boxes. Cheap storage to get stuff out of the weather, which is one of the things I'm working on this year. As you all know, I need it bad. So we're going to get this unloaded. There's going to be rain coming, so I don't know how much filming I'll do of unloading it. You saw me unload the plow yesterday. Well, I boomed down quite a bit because this shouldn't be so heavy. I don't want to keep the planter. I don't want it banging into the truck when I drive with it. So let's get it picked up. Now I chain the tongue on this so it doesn't dance around so much when I drive. That looks good for now. Let's get it on the ground. Well, that's good for now. Just a little video. I hope to do more later probably later in May. I actually want to try out the Moline planter because that one is, I think, just needs lubing and would be ready to go. But now it's time to get the crane truck back around to the skid loader project. That's what I really need. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a video, and thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on whatever comes next.